explain something to me other than I look like a fucking hipster and these aren't real glasses? These are just the ones I took from the box at the cinema where you're gonna be watching the movie in 3D and I just took out the lenses. I look like a fucking hipster. But let's not state the obvious on that. Can someone explain this to me? What is up with this whole thing with wanting to be a communist? I am no expert in Marxism, communism, and the different branches of anarchy that overlap with other ideologies. But Jesus fucking Christ, I'm starting to think that this whole communist thing is like Islam. It's like a fucking trend. It is fashionable to be a communist, and just people are gonna do that and just fuck off about it later on in life, and they're gonna look back and say, how did I become a commie? How the fuck did this shit happen? But it's funny because where I live, where my mom lives actually, this was a few years ago that I saw this particular flag. Well, let me just paint you a picture before I explain it. I know when I went to the States a few years ago, there was a bunch of people having their American flags out on poles. Now, I'm not saying the pole is literally on your fucking lawn. I'm talking about like a pole that is hanging from your house or something, and there's a flag there. So I remember that when I would go down to Plattsburgh once a month. But for some peculiar reason, there is a house not too far from my mom's that is, and I remember seeing this 2 years ago. This is 2 years ago. And it is, actually, was it 2 years ago? A year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever. It is still fucking there. And I took a picture of it. There is, not this. There is a house that is waving a communist flag. I mean, what the fuck is this bullshit? Yeah, you can see the Quebec license plate, but whatever. Like, what is up with this shit? Is it like this fashionable statement that everyone is part of this trend that they want to be a commie, they want to be a freaking fuzzy muzzy, wanting to punch out Nazis? And here's another thing that I saw. I was still in school, and I found this poster that they want to do a march. And, of course, commies. This isn't too far where my school is. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is happening on May 1st of this year. And I don't know if I could fucking go because I want to scalp a couple of communists if I have to. I'm not saying I will, but when is the 17th? Oh, it's a Wednesday. Can't necessarily go because I may be working because I have a fucking life unlike these people. No, seriously, what is so attractive of wanting to be a communist? Could someone explain to me what is so fucking attractive with this? Because I don't get it. I mean, like I said, I'm no fucking expert on it. I should know why it's bad. But I don't know. These things just fucking find me. I managed to, like these posters that I just showed you. I was waiting at the bus stop, and I saw these people. They looked to be my age, and they were putting it up. So I'm just like, well, you guys are fucking stupid, and you're putting up these posters that you want to, how much you want to bet they're going to be smashing and trashing. It's going to be like UC Berkeley, but in Canada. In Quebec, in Montreal. I mean, how much you want to bet that shit's gonna fucking happen? I don't get it. I don't understand the appeal of communism. I'm not a big fan of, there's no such thing as personal property. I'm not a big fan of that because I do believe in that. And you have to worry about the collective instead of the individual. I don't believe in that so much, but it's really weird that we have people I mean, they have freedom of speech. They can do what they want. They can protest. They have the right. But it's so funny. I mean, how did it come to this? How did it come to the point where that most people today are actual fascists, actual communists, actual, like, before I didn't have to worry about this growing up, but I'm 25 years old, and I sound old, and I don't know how this came to be. I really don't fucking know. Could someone explain it to me? Because I don't get it. How these people just manifest themselves. Or how it manifested. I have no fucking clue. But whatever. That's all I gotta say. It's a fucking trend. People are eventually gonna get off of it, and that's it. It's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. Seriously. Peace out.